Yo, 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 it's the 1409 podcast. I go by the name of KT. Oh, you're on mute, my boy. They'll say it again.
It's your boy, GualaMeetsWorld. Yeah.
What's up? Welcome to episode 93. Got special guests out of Houston, Texas. She's the CEO and founder of Declared Marketing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got Miss Chasity Mims in here. How you doing tonight, man?
How you guys?
Doing
How you
all right?
guys?
Hey.
I'm kind of nervous. This is weird. This is real. I love this high techness. I feel like I want to jump in. This is kind of cool. But yeah, I'm doing good. Good evening.
Good evening,
That's
madam.
good. Love your energy. You
Thank you.
got the energy in here with us tonight.
Y'all ready?
Tell them my arm don't know.
I got my shot.
Oh, yeah, we got the intros out the way. Let's get to the shot.
Let's go.
I see that hand. We gotta have police for.
We gotta take a cheers. We gonna do a cheers to a successful 2021 for Declared Marketing and Chasity Mims.
All right.
All right. So we got the shout out the way. Next, we're gonna get into a little trivia. My trivia is, I'm gonna freestyle this one. My trivia is, what was the original area code for Texas?
You, me?
It could be you or anybody watching. So if somebody answered before you, then
713.
713. No, I'm talking about the whole. I'm talking about the whole state. The whole state.
Shit.
It started off.
713.
It started with one. I know you would think it's 713.
What?
116.
What is that?
116.
The original Texas area code was 512.
Oh, Austin.
Yeah,
That's whack.
Back then.
That's whack.
Yeah, so that was the original, but now they got like 800 area codes in Texas now. So you know, I'm exaggerating, but you know. Okay, so we got
learn something new.
Yeah, every day. All right, since you learning something new, let's learn 3 new things that people may not know about you, Miss Chasity.
Oh, people may not know that I am a Cancer, zodiac sign Cancer. You know, shout out. People may not know that I was in speech and debate in high school. Did that.
You was a great debater.
Yeah, I was a great debater. I won state too. People may not know that Tracy McGrady is my favorite basketball player. Boom.
What?
Boom.
It's because he played for the Rockets or because he played for the Magics?
I think Rockets. No, Rockets.
He one of my favorite basketball players too.
Yeah.
I used to cut up with him on NBA Live 2005.
That's funny.
Already. Yeah, those are great things. I wouldn't have known. So we see that you attended the University of Houston. You feel that like that attending that university specifically helped mold who you are today as a person or as an entrepreneur?
I think that U of H definitely jump-started my career. For me, I went to U of H, one, because I wanted to be. I started at Lamar University in Beaumont, and then I came down to U of H just because I was dating someone at the time, and I wanted to be back in the city. And so what I liked about U of H was that it was very diverse. So it was very diverse, specifically when I started to get into my actual school, the communication school. I met amazing people that didn't look like me. And so a lot of the relationships that I have today are based on my relationships that I grew while I was at U of H. And some of these people are, pillars of the community. Some of these people are, corporate, gurus. And so just to have those relationships has been definitely beneficial to my growth as an individual as a whole. And we in the H, so you know how that goes. Houston, Texas, come on out.
Yeah,
So
it's a
yeah,
whole lot of love out there for sure. We get
sure.
shown a lot of love. We ain't even from there. We go there like once a month at least one of us. But we get a lot of love shown over there.
Feel like they adopted me though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like we adopted. I feel like I'm adopted too. I'm trying to get out there. It's gonna
I
happen
think it's
sooner.
the southern. I think it's the southern hospitality. I mean, you know, you just do good by people, they do it back to you, and it just comes natural. You know, definitely comes natural.
Facts. So, speaking of college, and you going to UAH, we know you got 2 degrees, art and business. At what point did you decide that you wanted to go into business for yourself?
Actually, I have a degree in communications and I have a degree in business management. And so for me, it was pivotal. I guess it was pivotal for me because I needed to, I had to, like, I was in school for 5 years. I graduated in 5 years.
Mhm.
And so in my 4th year, I realized that I had 4 semesters of Spanish that was left. And, I needed to pay for it. And this is when Mexico was, you know, a lot of crazy stuff was going on, blah, 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 blah. And I met this woman buying hair extensions from her. And so I guess she felt my energy, and I was kind of telling her where, I don't know why we had the conversation, but I was telling her, you know, I was trying to study abroad, graduate from the University of Houston. She was like, hey man, I got this hair company. Why don't you jump down? I'm online. You can take over the city. And I was like, bet. And so I remember selling hair on Twitter and then migrating to Instagram and then just really blowing up. Honestly, I was pumping hair in Mexico. I'm studying abroad in Mexico. And I remember we had something like, it wasn't like Zoom, but it was some type of, I don't know what it was. Skype. And so I remember I was pumping hair while I was in Mexico, utilizing Instagram and, you know, Twitter as my form of, you know, getting in contact with people. And that literally it just went from there because I had to pay for my study abroad. And I also had to pay for my graduation. So I just started to utilize Twitter as my pumping, you know, I was Twitter fingering all down people's timeline. It was crazy. That's what jump started my career in entrepreneurship.
So you had 2 phones, one for
Thank
the
you.
plug.
I was pumping out the woo. Oh, that was some good times. I was making money.
You jiggling on that Skype. You making that Skype money.
I was making it.
Was it Skype or was it Uvu? Winner Circle said it. Was it Uvu?
No, it was Skype. It was Skype. It was Skype with the S, I think.
Yeah,
right?
Uvu was big back then too.
Yeah.
Remember Uvu?
Mm-hmm. I forgot about it till Winner Circle brought it up. That's memories right there, like freshman year college type shit right there.
Yeah.
Remember Uvu?
Remember Uvu?
So
it was for the people who had droids. That's the only way to explain it. The droid family, you know.
That's funny.
Hey man, droid people need love too. They need love too, you know what I'm saying?
They do. I never had one, but shout out to them though.
Yeah, shout out to the green messages.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
All right, so you was doing the hair, you jiggling the hair, trapping the hair. What was your biggest fear or concerns when you first started in self-employment?
I don't think I had any concerns because I was, you know, it was accessible. I found it was just accessible. That's the reason why, you know, it was too accessible to me, and I don't even think I was thinking about the things I needed to think about. You know what I'm saying? I was buying bottles. I was spending money on dumb stuff.
Just buying bottles.
You know what I'm saying? I was just doing the most. So I wasn't really fearful. I wasn't really fearful.
Okay. So I got a different question. What has the art of the hustle taught you about yourself?
I think the art of the hustle has taught me about myself. What do I think? I'm emotional. And so because I'm emotional, I remember, you know, when I first got defeated in entrepreneurships, one of the fellas was like, there's no emotions in business. And I was like, whoo, you know, that took me. I was like, man. And so that's always stuck with me. It's always stuck with me. There's no emotions in business. And so even, you know, as an entrepreneur today, even as I'm going through what I'm going through now, like I'm proud of myself because a lot of the situations that I may be, you know, having as an entrepreneur currently, if I would have faced these things 2 or 3 years ago, I would have been emotional. And so like, I'm just more reflective. Like I'm appreciative of the fact that I can still be transparent. I can still be sympathetic, but still you have to be mindful that there is no emotions in business. And so that's definitely saved a lot of my business relationships, saved, you know, those losses that could have took me out, you know, so definitely that's my emotions. I've learned to kind of control my emotions as a whole.
All right. When the circle said, was doing hair your niche or something you were good at making money at?
I think because, you know, I started in the hair game back in the day, there was only 2 or 3 competitors like nationwide. Ming Lee was one of my competitors. And Mr. Indian Hair was one of my competitors initially. It was only 3 of us and maybe Miss Perfect Hair. That's who that's who my OG was at the time. And so, I made it my niche. I had to have made it my niche. It became my niche, you know, because I was a student in my business, you know. So at that time, I felt like, yeah, I was passionate about hair, but I also was a hustler. So it worked hand in hand.
I'm a hustler, baby.
Right. That's how I'm feeling.
Oh, man.
So do you feel like your niche should be something that you're good at making money at, or something that you're passionate about?
I totally believe it should be your passion because when you think about declared marketing's tagline, which my homeboy, shout out to Tito Ladder Joby. Tito Ladder Joby is my homeboy, and we were thinking about the name of my business. And so, you know, he always drops these. He's one of those people that you want to continue to surround yourself around because they just keep you, you know, sharp. And I was like, I came up with the name and I was like, Tito, what can I make my tagline to be? And, you know, we're shooting. And then he says, passion, practice, profit. And I was like, oh, sheesh.
Power to
That's
P.
it. Sheesh. And so when you think about it, and I was like, that's mine. Can I take it? I like it. Can I take it? And he was like, yeah. So passion is what keeps you up at night. Passion is what keeps you going. Passion is what has kept me in the game for so long. My passion lies in people. And so after passion, you got practice, and practice is where those trials and tribulations happen. Practice is where you decide to give up. Practice is where, you know, you catch those wins, you learn those lessons, you take those losses. But then after practice, it's profit. And so in that journey, when I first came up with this tagline, I remember thinking that the profit was the bag. I was chasing the bag. And so as I've grown in my business and grown in entrepreneurship, profit has literally become the people, my relationships, my network, because my network has kept me in the game. My network puts money in my pocket. My network positions me in rooms that I don't even have to be in, you know, and are, you know, helping me pivot my business. So the journey of entrepreneurship are those 3 things: passion, practice, profit. So if you're chasing a bag, which when I sold hair, I was chasing the bag, really. I was really chasing the bag. But what I'm doing now with declared marketing is I am walking in my passion. I'm walking in my purpose. And I think that there's that longevity in that's going to keep me in the game and keep my name ringing in these streets, is because I'm passionate about what I'm doing. I understand the trials and tribulations of entrepreneurship. Eventually, I'm going to be positioned to get to the bag, which also means build relationships that are going to help me position myself as a whole. So yeah, passion is where it's at, because if you're chasing the bag, the bag will definitely be taken away from you by, you know, just like this.
Yes, man, that's dope. You said something key. You said a lot. You dropped a lot of gems with something that just stood out to me. You said the bag was your relationship with people.
Yeah.
Like that's so powerful. I think a lot of people like miss that, and I
Yeah.
love that you got a grasp of that idea. Like
Yeah.
the bag
Yeah.
is your net worth. As you see, we said network equals net worth.
Yeah. I every time, like every time I had a loss in my business. Once again, I remember my job, one of my dream jobs. I was an e-commerce marketing manager for a Fortune 500 company. And I remember they laid me off. And the first person I had called was Tito. And so I'm talking to Tito, just going home, just really kind of like, okay, they gave me a severance package. I'm going to do this thing. And talking to Tito, and Tito was like, yo, Chaz, you remember back in college when you helped us, create nice refund? Well, we got an extra office, in our office. Why don't you come in? You can work out of there. You can host your clients out of there. And it was because of him. That was the first time I really got in my bag, because I had what's that called? Unemployment, right? Mm-hmm. I had the severance package, and then they was paying me, you know what I'm saying? Like relationships. Every time I take it to the next level, is based off of a relationship, a seed that I sowed, organically. You know what I'm saying? Good people do great shit. That's I'm gonna put that on a shirt. Good people do great shit. So yeah.
Let me know the link to when you get that merch.
Right, man. I be having dope ass ideas. You hear me?
Yeah, we already know you're a genius out here. And we know that you're a genius.
Listen, man, I be dragging my feet on a lot of stuff. I think my emotions get in the way of me. But it's like, man, stepping into stuff that I'm unfamiliar with, I drag my feet on. You know what I'm saying? Like I can be great at so many things, but I drag my feet on so much stuff. Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
So how did you have to learn how to take your emotion out? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you talked about like that moment when you realized when the guy said that it wasn't emotion in business, because I'm like that. I'm like real passionate about what I do, and it's hard. Sometimes I have to like flip a switch in my head, like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I can't be emotional about it. You know what I'm saying? I just got to act differently. So how do you like turn that side of Chasity off that's emotional when it comes to business?
I guess for me is I just surround myself with people that I can be vulnerable with, that are going to be mindful of my emotions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm also receptive to the fact that I accept people for who they are. And so like some of my questions, like my clients, I'm real me. You gonna, just like I talk right now. I mean, I know how to turn it off and turn it on, but being that I'm my own boss, I do what I want. I talk how I want, but at the end of the day, my clients get the results they need, my style, my way. I guess for me, it's more or less like I study people. That's what marketing is. Once you start to figure out who people are, like that's why I'm very spiritual, but I'm mindful of people's zodiac signs. One of the questions that I ask my clients when I'm talking to them on the phone is, what's your zodiac sign? It allows me to understand based on experience how these people move and groove. Like my Virgo clients, I gotta work with them. My Leo clients, they're perfectionists. The Geminis, I don't even know about my Geminis. My Geminis are just, I don't know. But I study people. And once you begin to understand who people are, it makes it 10 times easier, along with surrounding myself with like-minded people that I can be vulnerable with.
All right. So you got to ride with the Gemini. Shout out to Gemini Media. Them boys be working. I don't know who they are, but they be down. They be working. I don't know who the hell they are. They just on the damn green screen. Yeah. So what do you feel like the pros and cons of being in business for yourself are?
Consistency. That's what we all struggle with. Consistency is king. Consistency is king. If you master consistency, you'll be great at anything. And so with my fitness journey, I mastered consistency. Like I go to the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because I also see the benefits of going to the gym, but I'm consistent at it. And so once you realize that you can be consistent at anything, you can be consistent at literally anything. So that's what keeps me going, with my journey of entrepreneurship. It's kind of like, if I just can become consistent at one thing, I can be great at something else. And it's still difficult at the same time. I'm sitting here looking at my t-shirt shop that I have set up, and I started it. I literally started it. And yesterday the lights went out. And so today was a new day, and I could have got back to it, but I didn't, because I was defeated. And so I'm going to pick it back up. But I know when I pick it back up, I still have to remain consistent. So consistency is also a mind frame. Boom. Shots fired.
Yeah, I like that. But I want to add on to that to say the type of consistency. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because like it was a saying that we always say, practice makes perfect. But my big bro gave me a different perspective of that saying. He said, perfect practice makes perfect. Because you could be practicing something the wrong way.
Yeah.
And in
That's
return,
deep.
you will be doing it perfectly wrong. So you know what I'm saying? Perfect practice makes perfect. And the type of consistency.
That's a caption. That's a caption.
I can spew them out, but
You know what I'm saying? That's a caption.
And they got all the peas in there.
Caption.
They got the peas in there and everything.
Yo, boy, what's that? What do you call that? No, not paragaranthium. I don't know. What's that? Where it's like peas. No.
Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Are you talking?
No. It's a
something rigum. It's something rigum.
Yeah.
Somebody just told me that. It's
Pythagorean theorem.
No, I think that's the math.
Man.
That's the math. That's the algorithm. I
tried
to make it into something. Personification. No, that's not what it is.
That's making sounds in the words.
Okay, we're gonna think about it.
Not that. That's onomatopoeia. Look at me. I don't know what it's called. Somebody just told me that 2 days ago what it's called, but I ain't no English major here. I don't know.
Right. You knew what I meant.
I know. I know what you're talking about though.
You mentioned your fitness journey. So what was the ultimate goal of your fitness journey?
I really wanted to. You want me to be honest with you, since it's after 9?
Be bold, boisterous, and blunt. So be bold, boisterous, and blunt about it.
I wanted to do it for the gram.
Hey.
I literally wanted to do it for the gram. And I strategically positioned myself. One, shout out to Level 1 Fitness in 3rd Ward, Texas. That's my gym. That's my gym family. But I needed to be consistent at something. I remember I had my Honda. I had 2 months left on it. It was paid in full. It was black on black. And guess what? Right when 2 months away from being paid in full, got into an accident and totaled it out. And so for me, that was something that I wanted to achieve because it was like a goal of mine. And so I never really mastered anything. So I was like, all right, let me get in this gym, but let me turn it into a marketing campaign. Because I know that there's women, there's people that need to be motivated. I know that there's people that, look to me for motivation. Let me turn this into a strategic marketing campaign where, one, I'm positioning myself in a room full of entrepreneurs at the gym. And then 2, I'm showing my transformation through being vulnerable. A lot of people can't be, in a sports bra and tights online. So I'm showing myself at a vulnerable state, really just move and groove and remain consistent at something. And then boom, I got people in my DM telling me, man, you motivate me. I see you girls. My photos look better. I feel better about myself. Like, it was all strategic, but definitely pivotal to my business for sure.
What I really know about a girl that drive a Honda.
Yeah. Y'all are so cool.
You in that fitness thing? What's your favorite type of exercise? Do cardio, weight training, CrossFit? What you doing now?
I did it all, but I'm an athlete by heart. So you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it ain't nothing I can't really do. But for me, it's just really just getting in my head and getting it in, based like pushing myself. Shout out to my trainer Debo, Boss Fit Houston.
Got on my 40, Debo. What you got on my 40?
Hey, Debo is the truth. But yeah, I don't know. I just do what I need to do. I go in there. I don't be playing around. I be in the gym focused.
You
Yeah,
be doing thick ups.
I don't know what we be doing. That nigga be having me do some shit. I be like, really, Debo? Not today.
Trap Fitness.
For sure.
Yeah, I see you cutting up on that treadmill. You was getting it in. I had to.
That slow mo.
Yeah, you was into it. Yeah. So we mentioned the ultimate goal of your fitness. Let's talk about the ultimate goal of declared marketing.
Yes.
Ultimate goal. I just want to be known as the credible source of Houston, like a credible marketing agency straight out of H-Town. I really want, I don't know. There's no success. I'm successful right now. I got a team. Shout out to the team. Shout out to the squad. Who would have ever thought that, based on my previous business relationships in the past, I never wanted to be responsible or go into business with anybody. Like, I only wanted to be responsible for myself. And so it's so crazy because so many people, like I've had people so into me. And even then it's like, February last week, I literally launched and brought on 3 baby goats. Like all of my teammates, I've been trying to figure out what we're going to call each other. All of my teammates, my squad members, we're not saying staff because that's so lame. But all of my teammates, they're passionate. They're young goats. You know what I'm saying? Like I set the tone. They're riding with it. And so right now I'm in a very, very good place in my business. Like I'm moving and grooving. Regardless of how much money I'm making, I get to wake up and do what I want to do. So it's been kind of lit.
So is this one of the motivations behind your relaunch? Can you talk about a little bit about your relaunch?
Honestly speaking, my relaunch was supposed to be for my t-shirt brand, Declared Apparel.
Mm-hmm.
And so that went south. And it went south for a good reason. It went south because I needed to become the student. I tried to jump the stage of being a student and just jump right into the t-shirt game. And I didn't do my research. And so I knew that I wanted to launch Declared Apparel, but I also knew that I had 3 new teammates that needed to be recognized. And so although that situation didn't work in my favor, I still managed to plan it out in advance where I was able to roll it out strategically where it did have its impact. You know what I'm saying? And so although Declared Apparel didn't officially launch, Declared Marketing relaunched, new website, new teammates, new merch, new relationships. It's pretty lit, honestly.
Yeah, I saw some of the relaunch videos, and I like the one where you did that kick at the end. That was fire.
Listen. I had to trim that bad boy. It was cool because we had the professional shots, you know what I'm saying? But then we had the polo shirts, embroidered shirts, and sneakers. And so I wanted to kind of provide that because one day you may see me in a pencil skirt, and then another day you may see me in a Jordan 1, but that's the beauty of being who I am because we get to do what we want to do. And so I think that that's the, declared marketing is marketing powered by people, and people don't have to dress up to be a boss. You know what I'm saying? We can come like the church says, come as you are. And so I really wanted to showcase the energy that, my team brought. And obviously you felt like it was lit.
It is. So
now I do what I want.
For listeners out there, what exactly what services does Declared Marketing provide?
Okay, so currently right now we provide a transformation series. It's a one-on-one 4-week series where we basically scrub through your business. We create campaigns together. I provide you with resources. We work on your messaging. We do website audits, social media audits. You basically get a bang for your buck. That's the introductory for any business owner. My next package that I provide is the cram session. So the cram session is for those clients that have already went through the transformation series and really just need that one, that 3-hour setting where we basically plan for their quarter, plan for their launch, plan for their new location, whatever their need is. that meeting is specific to it. We've recently integrated social media management just because I never wanted to do social media management, but there's a true demand for it. And one of my teammates wants to integrate it. So we're integrating social media management. And then we're integrating we have a new ad specialist who's working on Google ads, Instagram ads, Facebook ads, SEO, PPC, all of that good jazz. But there's levels to it. So I would say the most important new services that we have is the social media management, but also we have our regular brand formation and cram session as well.
Say no more. Sound like y'all putting in that work out there.
Hey.
For sure.
So I saw on your website, you know what I'm saying, that people can get let me say it the right way, a free 30-minute consultation call. Is that what you want to? That's right.
Discovery call.
There you go. Discovery call. So, just can you get like a little bit into what that 30 minutes would be like? Here I am with a new business. I'm calling you. Explain the.
So, one of the only questions on the when you sign up for your discovery call is what's your Instagram? And so prior to you booking your call, I've looked at your Instagram. And so based off of your Instagram, I can determine what you need because I'm able to look at your content. I may go to your website. I'm able to gauge what you may need. So when you come into the call, I already know how I'm going to swing you. You know, some of my clients are coming in as startups. Some of my clients are coming in as high network clients. Some of my clients are looking to increase their brand visibility. It just really just depends. Obviously, I'm going to ask them about their goals. Obviously, I'm going to ask them how they've, heard about me. And then boom, whatever, depending on the way the conversation goes, I do my spiel based on what they need.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Has there been a travel involved with your line of work?
So, you know what I've also learned is sometimes you don't need to speak on things until you get things in your hand. And so I do believe I'm speaking it into existence. I will be a traveling consultant. I've traveled up and down, the highway in Houston, but I haven't gotten flown out just yet. Something dropped. One of the opportunities that I had did, fall to the wayside. Nevertheless, I am speaking it into existence. I will be flued out by plenty of business owners going into 2021 for sure.
Manifestation.
Speaking on panels, all that.
Paid speaking panels.
Yeah, TED Talks, all that.
Yeah. So we also know that you got a whole bunch of clients, a lot of clients.
Yeah, man.
You care to share any of your success stories or just, what I'm saying, any sentimental things that happen between you and your clients? You
got a potential client right here, Winner Circle Podcast and Outreach LLC.
Yeah, they say we need help.
Yeah, okay. I think, man, it's just, I got plenty of success stories, from clients remaining patient. Like I love it when my clients tell me about how hashtags have generated them new clients. Like one of my clients, TWP, she's a tutoring company. And so she said that she just got a new client in 2021. And when she asked her about how she found out about her, she said a hashtag. She said she, typed in Houston Tutor and she saw a few accounts and she looked at her account and it gave her the who, what, when, where, why. She knew who she was. She knew what type of service that she had. And instantly it landed her, that opportunity. Another one of my clients, DJ Shantae, I remember she used Houston female DJ and someone from Austin needed a DJ in Houston for a big event and boom, they found her on a hashtag. For me, what else? I mean, there's so many, a few of my clients have gotten featured in Essence. I've had clients who surpassed 200K. I've had clients who sold out on their first collection that they first dropped. I've had clients get flown to France to, as an author to speak about their book. I mean, I got, and there's no small being. There's no there's no accomplishment that isn't too big. I have clients that have started to catch their groove on social media and, find it, they wave, and I'm seeing them really be intentional with their content and they're growing their brand. Like every time I hop on social media, I'm always proud to see. And I show love to declared marketing clients because we move differently. We move and groove in a certain type of way. And it's everything, all of my clients are great clients. I love them all, for sure.
For sure. You got to put another for sure.
No, for sure.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's the 1409 way.
No, for sure.
Mhm.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's how we just started doing that. We realized, somebody brought us to the realization that we was always saying for sure. So that's our thing now.
Yeah.
That's funny. I'm gonna start saying that.
For sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, do you have any other marketing advice for the listeners and viewers? Like any advice period that you want to share?
I would say that 2021 specifically for us in Houston, it has been or bump Houston in Texas, in Arkansas, everywhere. We are literally getting attacked like COVID, boom. You know what I'm saying? COVID, Trump. What else we got? The winter storm. But it's adapt and pivot season, and adapt and pivot season means, hey man, you're gonna have to do whatever you gotta do to get where you need to be. And so I just say stick to it, man, and continue to surround yourself around people that want to see you be great. There's times where as an entrepreneur, I have to call on my friends, my friends in business to really just, hold me up. Or, there's times where I'll be like, man, look, when am I going to catch my break? And, it's because good people do great shit. And I'm also walking in my purpose that there's a beauty to the journey. You know what I'm saying? And I've been here. I've been an OG. I'm an OG in entrepreneurship. So I know it's not going to be, an easy ride. But if you stay consistent and if you surround yourself around like-minded people, and if you stop chasing the bag, because I think it's a pimp oracle. When it's on you, it's in you. And so there's people, purpose people are destined to be great. And so because I'm destined to be great, man, I'm just holding tight and just doing what I do and walking in my purpose and, taking the hits where I can take them and leaning on my people when I need to lean on them and trying to be an example and a pillar of my community. Right, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like when you do these meetings with the clients, is it virtual and in person? Which way are you operating that?
So it's virtual, and then if you're in Houston, there is an opportunity to meet face to face, COVID friendly. But back in the day, y'all, I wasn't using Zoom. I was literally trapping off my phone, helping people grow 6-figure business straight from my phone. You know what I'm saying? My very first client was in Nigeria, and so we was using WhatsApp. You know what I'm saying? And I can do it whatever. I can do it on the phone. I can do it on Zoom. I can do it face to face. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this.
All right. Have you ever had a podcast with 2 people come see you in Houston about their business?
Oh, I mean, no, I haven't. We can speak that thing into existence, though.
Hold on. Winner circle, what do you say?
Manifestations.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah, that's a manifestation.
This setup what y'all got right here is really cool.
Yeah, we gonna put you on for sure. Cause
I haven't even seen something like this.
We rocking with you, so we gonna show you all the ins and outs of this. Okay. For real. Yeah. That's that networking right there. Oh, so what do you have planned for the near future?
In the future.
I'm getting married. Let's put that into I'm a fiance. So that's in the plan. That's That's definitely in the plan.
What's your wedding song? What you coming down the aisle to?
Ours, I don't know, but our song is Zoom. I like to fly. Y'all know that song? No.
I was just grooving with you. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all don't know that song, Zoo. I like to fly.
Send the Apple Music link cover. Then
What? What? Y'all know the Zoo? I think that's by the Commodores. Come on now. That's gonna be one of them.
Okay.
And we from H-Town, so we gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Chop and
I don't know.
The South Side.
I'm from the North.
Oh, you from North? My bad. My bad.
But we
y'all take that serious round now.
You know.
Oh, Winter Circle said it'll be dope to have you on their pod as well. So they may be reaching out to you on Winter Circle.
Oh, Winter Circle?
Mm-hmm. They doing dope things for sure.
That's cool that you got them. They, you know, say, man, y'all got some people behind y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, yeah, we appreciate it.
It's collaboration over competition because, you know, most people, you know, most people feel like they can't be in the same lane, not even in the same lane, in the same industry. You know what I'm saying? Your lane is your lane. There's no purpose. There's no problem with supporting somebody else who's doing what you do. Shit.
I gotta go back to the bread reference with that. You know, on the bread aisle, they got all these different brands of bread and types of bread. Or they got the same types of bread, but they different brands. But everybody eating that motherfucker. Everybody buying that shit. You know what I'm saying? So everybody eats.
Everybody eats. Oh, I got a shirt that says everybody eats. It's hard too. Gotta drop it. Oh
yeah, I'm ready for that one.
You know what I like to say about collaboration, man? This is the point of collaboration. If me and KT collaborate on something and KT has 1,000 followers and supporters and I have 200, by the end, if we do it the right way, by the end, we both should have 1,200 followers and supporters.
Yeah. That's the beauty of marketing. Sharing on your Instagram stories, right? Yeah. I got 10,000. You got 5,000. The other person got 3,000. I started with 10,000, but now I'm connected to 30,000 because I strategically added somebody on my stories. And if it's a good looking photo, right? Guess what they gonna do? Share that bad boy. And then guess what happens? I'm placed on your timeline. The nosy people, there's some nosy people on there that's gonna be like, well, who is that? And then I say, hello, welcome in.
Hello, world.
Hello, world.
Yeah, you're right. The boat moves faster with multiple people pedaling. I like that too. I like that one.
Quote.
Hey, it move even faster when you got haters too. I love the haters, man. They like your biggest fans and supporters. Shout out my boy Gandy. My boy Gandy said that on the post. Because you know what I'm saying? The haters got to spend energy to worry about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Looking at what you're doing and worrying about.
Does your shirt really have, is that a donut?
Yeah, it's a donut. Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme, you want to see me eat it?
Oh, you're covering it? What is that? That's cool. Okay,
no, it's the 1409 logo, but the green screen make it look black because we got green screens behind us.
Oh, so I'm gonna have to get a green screen.
Oh, we gonna feed you in. If you want the background like that on StreamYard, yeah, you gotta have a green screen for sure.
Mm-hmm. Our apartment ain't that small, but goals. Maybe we can because I'm trapping out the living room. Might as well.
You can see how small the space is I'm using right now. I'm using part of it. We're gonna get into that.
Yeah.
So how important is networking to you?
It's important. Crazy thing is, look at where we are today. I didn't know y'all. I didn't know who y'all was. I didn't know who y'all was, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then voila. Here we are.
Just mutual connections brought us together, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, and you know what, you guys? I was possibly going to this has been a tough week, man. It's been a tough week. And I was like, man. But then I was like, I said I was gonna do it. It is what it is. And I did it.
Yeah. We glad you did it for sure. Even though there might be other things going on, we appreciate you. You could have been anywhere in the world right now, but you chose to be with 1409.
But you're here with us.
Can y'all tell me what 1409 means?
Yes, we can. It's a house we used to live in. That's the address. So 1409. That's like the house number of the address.
Y'all went to
Street number.
college together?
We did go to college together, but yeah. And we was housemates and shit like that. It was a couple more of us that was living in the house at one point or another. But then we was
Where
all
was
supposed to
y'all
be on the
at?
South Carolina, where we from. But it ended up just being us two on the podcast. But then we making great things happen.
How long has the podcast been around?
8 months.
Is it 8 months?
7
It's almost 8 months. It's 7 months.
7 months.
Cool.
July 7th, 2020 was the first episode, and we on episode 93, and we was born in 92.
You was born in 92. I was born in damn 72.
Y'all's vibe is very subtle. And like, is that because y'all are from South Carolina?
It could be, or it's some Gemini shit. We both Gemini, so we down.
Y'all be like, cool.
We know how we operate. We know how each other operate. Things
It's
like
a
that.
tuba thing, shawty. It's a tuba.
What is a tuba? Y'all was in the band?
No, we weren't in the
Nah,
band, but you remember that movie Drumline though? That's where we got that from.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about my socks. It's a tuba thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So, how many times have you been a guest on a podcast or interviewed on any platform similar to that?
Oh, wow. I've been on a few podcasts. I haven't been on a podcast like this. This is lit.
Yeah.
This is innovative.
We appreciate it. We got down. We was out here figuring things out. We started off like we was using Zoom, but we wasn't posting the video. We just published the audio. So we've been playing around with the video thing, getting ring lights and all type of shit. That's how I lighten this A1 because we got ring lights. And then we just figured out little stuff like 50 episodes before we ever went live. So we just playing around with it because we know we was gonna go live eventually. So
what's up, B Mac? See you in there, bro. What's good?
Yeah, shout out to B Mac in here. But yeah, that's how that happened. But you'll be a guest on many more podcasts. You are a very successful woman out here, and it's gonna be more people reaching out to you.
Is my voice kind of cool?
Yeah, you got the voice. You got the voice.
voice.
You got the voice for it. You got a voice for it.
You got the energy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For sure.
There's a lot. There's a lot to do, man. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. There's a lot of things I want to tackle my hands in.
You got to do them all.
If we could help you in any way, we want to. You know what I'm saying?
This is time consuming though, y'all. Right?
Facts.
This is very time consuming. Yeah, it's time consuming, but I see the value in it. But it's time consuming.
Most definitely. So, what would you say your favorite episode of 1409 podcast is, besides the one you on right now?
Jay Rich.
Jay Rich.
I love Jay Rich.
What a trucking reside.
Right. I think I like Jay Rich because Jay Rich is just as raw as me. You know what I'm saying? She's raw, she's real, she's transparent. She is she's lit. And she's herself.
Yeah, we was glad to have her. We was glad we connected with so many people from Houston. I'm telling you, Houston showing like so much love. Like we gonna show love. We got to show love back.
Y'all know about the South Side? I'm from the North Side, but you gotta know about the.
You be doing that South Side still, though. that shit hard. You like, damn, that shit hard. I'm from the North.
We got the Trinity Garden drop, but you got to be standing up for that.
Go ahead, show us.
Nah, man.
Go ahead, represent the North Side. You got to trust the North Side.
Go ahead and back the camera up a little bit so we can see.
This is all y'all gonna get, Fofo. That's what we do in the club too.
All right, so.
All right,
okay,
so
he said,
if you could have us have anybody on our show, who would you want us to have?
I think I want the homie B Diggs. B Diggs and I have been friends since college. B Diggs has positioned me in those rooms, those big player rooms. He's put me in those big player conversations. Brian Diggs is web apps. Texas, LA. Brian Diggs is a nonprofit provider, community serve. B Diggs just jumped in on the stocks. My boy is very much so pivotal for shout.
Yeah, we might have to tap in. We definitely got to tap in with him because we have app ideas too. He might be able to help get that into fruition, and we might be able to help the world know about his app developments. And
yes, that's for real. That's for real. Yes,
send his Instagram. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, I'm about to shoot that right now.
Already.
Yeah.
All right, so we got all that away. Let's get into the question of the day. I know we asked you a lot of questions, but we still got the question of the day.
Yeah, we got a question of the day, man. Everybody can participate in this part, man. You know what I'm saying? The question of today is, how do you know which of your memories are genuine and which has been altered or made up?
Deep.
Yay.
Which of your memories
How
are
do you
genuine?
know what?
How do you know which of your memories are genuine or which has been altered or made up?
I'll go first on this one. I'll say, your memories are genuine because if they're like altered or whatever you just said, you're going to keep second guessing it, creating different scenarios in your head of how it could have been this or how it could have been that. So if it's genuine, you're not going to be trying to change nothing in the memories. You're not going to be trying to second guess anything in that memory. So that's how I would know the memory is genuine.
I don't know, man, because human memory is so unreliable. You ever met somebody who lies so much that they believe they
I get where you're coming from, but
like,
I'm standing on what I said. for real. For sure.
For sure.
I don't know, y'all. That's deep. I just
say something cliche. You feel it in your heart.
Right. I don't know. Y'all threw me. I don't know, man. My memories are my memories.
Yeah.
Facts. All right.
That was a deep question.
Yeah, the question today gets deep. It gets deep.
B-Mac talking about I only know because my mama told me when I was 5.
Right.
And when I was 5, my favorite movie was The Gremlins. Ain't got shit to do with this, but I just thought that I should mention.
Know that I'm a ride for my mama. All right, fuck that. All right, let's get to that. This or that. All right. You ain't
Hennessy or Douce? You said something about Hennessy before the show. Henny or Douce?
Say.
I gotta go with Douce tonight because that's what I got.
I go with Henny even if I don't have nothing in this motherfucking bottle. I go with it.
Hey.
I got shot pulled up now, ready to take another one. Yeah, I'll go with Douce. Okay, Whataburger or
Whataburger? What you think about Whataburger?
Yeah, I can't even think of it to like
right, Whataburger or Whataburger.
Whataburger.
Oh, she gonna get some more.
I feel like we was going on for another toast. This is what people was doing back in the day. We was virtual drinking. I remember I got on one Zoom call. It was lit.
Man.
We was in our rooms.
Oh yeah, go ahead and pour that shit there. We gonna no. My shit poured already.
Friday.
Let me think of another Texas restaurant that's big.
Papados. Papados. I don't even think Papados.
Papado or Lotus?
Papados. Hands down.
I ain't never had Lotus, but I heard Lotus is the truth.
No, Lotus is cool, but Papados, the Papados off of 16? What? Come on now.
All right, let's go and take a shot to that.
Hey.
Shot at that. Yeah. Be mad, you take a shot too.
Who does a Prospect Park?
Oh, Prospect Park, black owned, baby. Shout out to JR.
Yeah.
Shout out to JR.
Yeah, I like Prospect Park. We're gonna have to make our way back around that motherfucker for real.
Prospect Park is a vibe.
Yeah, that's
like no other.
This shit dope for sure.
It's some staple spots in the city that you just gotta go to.
Yeah.
Okay, Turkey Leg Hut or the Breakfast Club?
Just depends on what we eating. Turkey Leg Hut, you're gonna catch you a vibe. You're gonna get you if it's pretty outside. Ooh,
You gonna get full.
Ooh. But if you want a staple
Brunch.
breakfast any time of the day, you're gonna go to the Breakfast Club. No comparison. No comparison.
All right, you said you said you're a fiance and you about to get married.
Yeah.
Small wedding or big wedding?
Small. We saving all our coins.
Yeah, save them coins for the honeymoon.
Listen, we got shit to do. We is being strategic. And the good thing about it, my network is my network. So a lot of the things you do good by people just want to show you love, man. DJs, photographers, videographers, caterers.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. Hey, shout out to G5 too. He just messaged us, say he watching on YouTube right now. Shout out to him. We're gonna be on the 5 class next week. Next Friday. I mean next Saturday, February 27th, 1409 will be in Houston in person.
Oh, the 27th is gonna be a hot day in the city. Let's hope it's a beautiful day. How long y'all gonna be in the city?
I'm gonna just be there for a few hours, you know.
Be there for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah. Look, I ain't here for a good time, not a long time, you know.
A few hours.
Yeah, like a turn and burn, you know what I'm saying?
What? Who does that? What?
I know we down. We got a lot going on, so then we had to do it how we do it.
We had to do it how we had to get it in, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Get it in how we could get it in.
All right, I think I'm just that out. Y'all got any more?
Nah.
All right, Miss
B-Mac says small wedding, all my shit paid off early.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. We living our lives.
Oh man, this was a dope episode for real. So Miss Chasity, you want to plug anything you haven't plugged or you want to plug again right now? Feel free to do so.
I'm gonna plug 1409 podcast. Y'all, this was lit. Let me tell y'all something. I've never did a podcast this late. This aesthetic is so dope to me. I love your professionalism. I love how you guys sent out those nice email invites. I love the follow-up emails. I'm a pillar for communication. I think that you guys have set this up to be very successful. I'm glad that I personally experienced it. Just because you got to experience some things before you really just vet it out. So this was my vet out, and hopefully you guys can bring me back because I want to be back. This is lit. And shout out to the black brothers. You guys are doing it. I'm so proud of y'all. This has been kind of dope sitting on this, this platform, just talking to you guys. Y'all are lit. 1409 for sure.
Thank you. We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Y'all got some merch?
We do.
Okay, we need some merch. When I'm in the gym, that's when I wear my shirts, all my promo shirts in the gym.
Hey, when we end the episode, don't leave right away. We gonna run out.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Make sure you follow Miss Chasity on Instagram at I am Chasity Dion. That's IAMCHASITYDION on Instagram. Make sure you follow Declared Marketing as well. DECLARED marketing.
Right.
Make sure you hit that link in our bio and go to that website, man, and check out the services for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Get in.
Declared.com, right?
I probably got that URL too, declaredmarketing.com or ideclared.info. We got so many URLs. You'll get funneled to the right one for sure.
Just click the link in the bio and you're gonna get that. For sure.
Yeah.
Already. All right. You can find us. We on Nobody Grinds Like Us Network. Always press record TV. Make sure you download the app on the Fire Stick or the Roku. You can watch 1409 on your Fire Stick or Roku with Always Press Record TV. They're based out of Houston, Texas as well. Shout out to them. And we on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora. Subscribe to the motherfucking YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Like the motherfucking videos.
Yeah.
Hit the damn bell.
Yeah.
So you know when the next episode is.
Facts.
And you can follow me on Instagram at 843 Ambassador.
You know what I'm saying? You know me. It's your boy GualaMeetsWorld. You can follow me on IG at GualaMeetsWorld. Y'all know to tap in with all the music on all the streaming platforms. You feel me?
Yeah. GualaMeetsWorld. He's headlining the More Than Words Artist Showcase in Florence, South Carolina at Absalon Hookah Lounge.
Yeah.
Sunday, February 21st. What time is it gonna be?
10 p.m. man. Pull up for dope vibes, man. Drinks. We're gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yeah. If you're in Florence, South Carolina, surrounding areas, make sure y'all pull up to the Hookah Lounge. You know what we talking about. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying?
If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm. All right, we bold, boisterous, and blunt. It's the 1409 podcast, and we out.
Peace.
Peace.